Welcome to Growth on Purpose with me, Claire Chandler. This Growth on Purpose video series is brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and my company, Talent Boost. Today, I want to do something a little bit different. I'm going to draw for you. Now, full disclosure, I am in no way an artist, but it's the best way for me to help you visualize what I want to talk about today. So, I'm going to get on my soapbox for just a moment because this is the biggest mistake I see companies of all sizes make when they are trying to position themselves to grow and scale. The first place that they look is at their bottom line performance in determining whether they've got what it takes to go forward in terms of a stable platform. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, not to focus on bottom line performance, but I would argue that focusing on that first is actually forcing you to look backwards. You see, performance is a lagging indicator. And so when you look at performance as any sort of beacon to let you know whether you are ready to go forward, you're looking at the wrong thing. So instead, I challenge you to focus first on making sure that this is crystal clear. That says purpose, by the way. I write much better than I draw, but all evidence to the contrary, I realize. If you are not crystal clear on your purpose, your mission, your horizon, where you are trying to get to over the next few years, how can you possibly make sure that the performance that you have around that purpose is the right performance? So you have to start with purpose. You have to crystallize that first. Once you get to a point where you can visualize and articulate a clear magnetic purpose, then you've got the tools to start bringing in the right people. How can you know whether you've got the right people around you if you don't know what your purpose is? So define that first and then surround yourself with the right people, people who can buy into where it is that you are trying to grow. Part of the way that you get the right people and you keep the right people is by helping them to make a deep personal connection between what they believe in, what they're passionate about, and what you are trying to achieve as a company. Help them to make a visible, tangible connection between themselves, their role, and your purpose. And as you start to grow, it's really important to get structured. And I don't mean start building up walls and building up silos, but putting together processes that will help you to reinforce and replicate the best practices, the ways that you bring in your people, the ways that you get work done, the ways that you develop people, provide feedback, etc. The more that you provide structure and rigor around your processes, the more you can replicate what works and engineer out what doesn't. If you do those things, then you can start to see how your performance reinforces all of that. So having a process for providing feedback, having a process, a framework, an approach, a dashboard for tracking performance, and having metrics that actually move the needle. The more you do that, the more then you can give feedback to your people on what performance is actually moving them, their careers, and your business in the right direction. So you start to see how each of these three elements help to reinforce your purpose. And it's also why you can't start with performance. You have to start here. I kind of promised this would be messy, but hopefully you gathered at least one valuable nugget that you can immediately apply to your business. This is just one piece. It's an important piece, but it's one component of my overall proven system for helping companies to grow on purpose. If you would like access to a free copy of my one-page Growth on Purpose roadmap, click the link in the description under this video. And as always, please be sure to like, comment, and share.